What's up, TFacts fam? Welcome back to your one-stop shop for all things reality gossip. Today, we're diving into some juicy revelations from the Sister Wives universe that you definitely don't want to miss. Let's jump right in. First up, Madison Brush is throwing out an olive branch in a shocking twist. She's open to reconciliation with her estranged dad, Kody Brown. What would it take for family peace? You'll want to hear Madison's heartfelt conditions. Meanwhile, but wait, there's more to this wild family tree. Janelle Brown reveals a twist of fate. Her mom married Kody's dad while trying to save her from polygamy. Talk about family drama. This tangled web just got even more complicated. Next, in a heartbreaking recap, Kody's daughters Ysabel and Maddie share updates on their rocky relationships with him. Ysabel opens up about the impact of her stepfather on her life, while Maddie's hopes for a better future might just surprise you. And finally, it doesn't stop there. Kody Brown is off to apologize to Janelle before the rest. What's behind this attempt at healing, and will his ex-wives accept his olive branch? We've got the scoop on his emotional journey. Before we dive into the first story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss the latest scoop on your favorite reality stars. Let's roll the title card for our first segment. Has Kody Brown finally mended fences with his daughter Madison Brush? In a stunning revelation from the latest episode of Sister Wives, Madison has expressed her willingness to reconcile with her estranged dad, Kody. This news comes on the heels of several family dramas, and the implications could ripple through the Brown family. Madison Brush, the daughter of Kody Brown and his ex-wife Janelle, opened up during a heartfelt confessional. After years of estrangement following Kody's 2022 split with Janelle, Madison is reportedly keen to find closure. "I am open to reconciliation and forgiveness and closure," Madison stated. However, she isn't pulling any punches. She emphasizes that if Kody truly wants to step back into their lives, a pattern of consistency is essential. It's clear Madison wants to ensure this isn't just empty words after years of hurt and disappointment. Janelle weighed in as well, confirming that Kody has shown signs of wanting to mend their fractured ties. "He's like, 'I want to come out to Raleigh and go to dinner with you,'" Janelle shared, suggesting that his text messages have become more cordial recently. Madison has 4 kids with her husband Kody Brush, and understandably, her concerns about Kody's role in their lives are substantial. She has every right to take her time before allowing her father back. This tension is even more palpable when considering the fallout from Kody's different relationships with his former wives and how that affects his children. With Kody having had complicated, tumultuous relationships with his other wives, Christine, Mary, and Robin, the prospect of a father-daughter reconciliation adds another layer to an already intricate family dynamic. Fans have watched Kody navigate these rocky waters, so it's no surprise they're reacting passionately to Madison's willingness to reconnect. The situation isn't just one-sided. Kody Brown himself has expressed that he feels a sense of regret about how things unfolded with his children, suggesting that perhaps all the turbulence in his life has led him to reflect on his role as a father during a recent confessional moment. It lends an air of vulnerability to a character often seen in a less favorable light. Meanwhile, social media is alive with speculation concerning this family reconciliation. One fan tweeted, "Kody needs to show he can be a better dad, or this is just another PR move." Others are cautiously optimistic, pointing out that a possible stepping stone for Kody could set up future appearances that may bring the family back into a healthier relationship. It's pretty fascinating to see how various fan theories might reflect the current dynamics in what's left of the Brown family. And just when the audience might have a handle on this complex web, new layers keep unfolding. Madison's decision could influence other siblings' dynamics and reactions, especially since Kody hasn't enjoyed the best relationships with most of his children in recent years, stemming from multiple high-profile breakups. Stick around, because we're not done unpacking the Brown family drama. Just when you think we're wrapping up Kody's relationship challenges, wait till you hear what Janelle is revealing about her mother marrying Kody's dad in a bold effort to steer her away from polygamy. This one is going to leave jaws dropping. Did Janelle Brown just expose a shocking family secret that could turn the Sister Wives universe upside down? In the latest episode, Janelle opened up about how her mother, Cheryl Usher, actually married Kody Brown's father, Win Brown, while trying to protect her from the world of polygamy. This unexpected twist adds another layer to the already complex dynamics of the Brown family and reveals the lengths loved ones will go to in order to shield each other from pain. Janelle's confessional took us back to the moment she first met Kody and was drawn into the world of plural marriages. "My mom came to save me from the polygamists because no daughter of hers was going to marry into some crazy cult," she explained. However, the irony of her mother marrying Kody's dad only 3 months before her own wedding to Kody in January 1993 makes for some seriously tangled family ties. As viewers, we always knew Janelle's story was riddled with contradictions. This new information only adds fuel to the fire of family drama. In a candid reflection, Janelle talked about how this marriage brought its own set of awkwardness. "It was a little weird at first," she admitted, pointing out that her relatives initially struggled to cope with her unconventional life choices. But Janelle found solace in having her mother's presence, especially when many family members didn't fully understand or accept her decisions regarding Kody and their polygamous lifestyle. It's a perspective that really humanizes her experience amid the often chaotic atmosphere of sister wives. Fans were quick to react to this revelation. One follower tweeted, "Janelle's family tree is more tangled than I thought. If this doesn't scream reality TV gold, I don't know what does." Others speculated that this backstory could further complicate Kody's relationship with Janelle, given how deeply intertwined their families are. The audience loves the drama, but questions linger. How will this family history affect their current dynamics? Meanwhile, Kody has been under fire lately for his rocky relationships with his children. With this new tidbit about Janelle's mom marrying his dad, it raises critical discussions about the impact of their upbringing in the polygamous lifestyle and how that shaped their current relationships. During the same episode, Kody's daughter Ysabel spoke about the strained ties she has with her father following the split with Christine, which adds another layer to the already complex narrative. In the wake of Janelle's revelation, viewers can't ignore that these ongoing family fractures are what resonate most with fans. Many share their own experiences and backgrounds, making the show not just a guilty pleasure, but also a way to process their feelings about family complexities. The chatter online buzzes about whether Kody has truly owned up to his shortcomings, especially given that his family is under public scrutiny. And just when you think you have a handle on the tangled web of the Brown family, we're diving further into the crisis. Will Janelle's revelations lead Kody to finally address the past, or will it spark more drama? Stick around, because we're heading straight into an emotional recap of how Kody struggles with his relationships with his children and the potential fallout following a shocking confession from his daughters. Are Kody Brown's relationships with his daughters more strained than ever? In an emotional new recap from Sister Wives, Kody's daughters, Ysabel and Maddie, opened up about their complicated relationships with their father, revealing the toll that Kody's multiple breakups have taken on the entire family. As fans, we know that these types of familial confrontations are at the heart of the show's appeal, and this one is no exception. During the episode, 22-year-old Ysabel shared her thoughts on navigating the rocky relationship she has with Kody since Christine left him. She expressed her feelings on the impact of her stepdad, David Woolley, and how his presence has added another layer of complexity. "When my mom and David first started dating, it all happened very fast," Ysabel explained, noting her initial worries about her father's role shifting. "I was really worried about what kind of role he would take up." It's a sentiment that resonates with many fans who have followed the family through their ups and downs over the years. Ysabel's candidness about her relationship with Kody cast a spotlight on the emotional fallout stemming from their increasingly strained connections. "My dad and I do not talk very often, no," she revealed, underscoring the distance that has formed. "We aren't like close, 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 close," she added, a stark contrast to the family bonds expected in a plural marriage. For many viewers, her vulnerability shines a light on the heavy burden of expectations placed on them as children of Kody. Maddie, the eldest daughter at 30, also provided an update on her rift with Kody, especially following Janelle's recent claims of a potential reconciliation. "I think there could be forgiveness," she said, echoing sentiments of hope while still expressing skepticism. Maddie emphasized the importance of a pattern of consistency if Kody seeks to re-enter their lives. It's not just a plea for reconciliation. It's a cornerstone of how both daughters feel about having their father back in their lives in a meaningful way. Fans have taken to social media to voice their reactions, with one commenter stating, "Kody needs to step up. It's heartbreaking to see how his decisions have affected his kids." Others have speculated on the potential for reconciliation, pointing out that both Maddie and Ysabel have shown signs of wanting a relationship with their dad, but are hesitant due to the past. Some even voiced their hopes for Kody's apparent willingness to change. With this new layer of insight into the Brown family dynamics, it's undeniable that Kody's struggles to maintain family relationships are coming to a head. How can a family rebuild trust after years of seemingly neglect? As fans, we've invested time in watching each member navigate their trials and tribulations, and the tension is palpable as we wonder whether Kody will truly make a concerted effort to mend what's been broken. Stick around because we're just getting started. Just when you think you have the family drama all figured out, Kody is gearing up to uncover some explosive truths of his own. Stay tuned for the scoop on his plans to apologize to Janelle and whether his attempts at making amends will lead to some much-needed healing or more chaos. Is Kody Brown finally ready to confront his past and mend some broken relationships? In a surprising turn from the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody revealed his desire to apologize to his ex-wives, Mary, Christine, and Janelle, after a major life shift, specifically the sale of Coyote Pass. This episode marks a pivotal moment in his journey toward healing and redemption, and fans are collectively raising their eyebrows. Kody admitted that the closing of Coyote Pass prompted a wave of reflection for him. "I need to go apologize," he said during a confessional. "Just with what I need to own about the breakups, about how things happened with the family, I want to set them free." This willingness to take responsibility for past mistakes might just be what the family needs to start repairing relationships that have frayed over time. Kody's admission sheds light on the challenges he has faced in navigating his polygamous lifestyle, particularly how his decisions have impacted not only his marriages, but also his fatherhood. In the lead-up to these apologies, Kody decided that his first stop would be to talk to Janelle. He noted, "The reason I'm going to Janelle first is simply because there's so much less toxicity, there's so much less for me to forgive, it's easier for me to ask forgiveness." This is definitely a shift from the typical narrative we see. Could this indicate that Kody is finally maturing and taking accountability for his relationships? It raises questions about his motivations and whether he genuinely seeks to rebuild, or if this is another attempt at damage control. However, Janelle has her reservations. In her confessional, she expressed skepticism about Kody's intentions. It's clear that years of emotional turmoil cannot be resolved with just a few apologies. As she communicates her feelings, Janelle reminds viewers of the volume of hurt that has piled up over the years, especially with how the family dynamics have shifted following each of Kody's breakups. The audience can feel her uncertainty and fatigue, which makes this moment even more poignant. Fan reactions have been a mix of hopeful and critical. Many viewers took to social media to voice their thoughts, with one user declaring, "Finally, Kody is taking some responsibility, but does anyone really believe he'll follow through?" Others chimed in with skepticism, suggesting that Kody's newfound inclination to apologize feels a bit too convenient. "Where was this energy when it mattered?" One fan tweeted, highlighting that trust cannot just be rebuilt on the back of remorse alone. What adds another layer of intrigue is how Kody's attempts at reconciliation might play out with his kids. Fans are on the edge of their seats, wondering if these family meetings will include his children. Given how strained those relationships are, an apology from Kody holds different weight depending on which family member is at stake. Fans graduate to wondering if Kody's reflection will reveal how he truly feels about his children and the distance that has grown between them. Stick around, because we're not wrapping this up just yet. Just when you think you've heard it all, we'll be diving into a recap of everything that went down in this week's explosive episode. You won't want to miss how the dynamics are shifting and who else in the family might be on the verge of dramatic revelations. What a wild ride today, TFacts fam. Madison Brush is open to reconciling with Kody, while Janelle dropped a bombshell about her mother marrying Kody's dad to save her from polygamy. Kody's daughters Ysabel and Maddie shared their painful truths about their strained relationships. And finally, Kody is gearing up to apologize to his ex-wives. Could this be the turning point for the Brown family? If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. We want to hear from you, so share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on all our socials for even more gossip. Tomorrow, we're diving deep into the fallout from Kody's big confessions. You won't want to miss it. This has been TFacts, where we keep it real with all your reality TV gossip. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.